Welcome back to Deck Hockey Focus. For Ryan Shackelford, I'm Eric Mock. We are providing you guys coverage of the Clash of the Titans up north this whole entire weekend. And coming off of a big victory, Shackelford, we've got a bit of a character on the phone today.
Yeah, we have James Brown with the Ottawa Godfathers. James, how we doing, buddy?
I'm good, boys. How are you guys?
Oh, we're doing well. We're doing well.
We're doing great, man. But speaking of, you actually got yourself a shiner in that big, come from behind tie that you guys had against God's Godfathers. That's sort of a battle that we've seen. But tell people kind of how that game went and that final push.
Well, yeah, I got to go into the net and I got a high stick and cut me below the eye and above the eye. But with that 5-minute power play, we did nothing. So it's definitely not worth it. Yeah, so they won the first period. In the second period, we started to find our legs. But a couple goals, and we were down 3-0 in the third. And I told the boys, it's get the point for the period. It starts with the first goal, and if it's not over, just get that first goal out of the way, and maybe something will happen. We lucked out on a second goal, and once we were down 1, we were just we were all over them, I thought, in the third. So yeah, we were able to get the third goal and get the tie, and that was a huge 2 points. We didn't get the way they won 3 points and we got 2, but 2's better than 1.
Oh, absolutely. And I think as Mock hit it at, the Godfathers is always a battle.
Absolutely.
In close games across the board. And I watched that game last night, and you could see the momentum shift at the third period. Mm-hmm. You guys definitely picked it up. Once that first goal happened, it was like floodgates opened, and it was a possession game, and it was a good period to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, they've had us the last couple of times. We played them, so you could kind of feel down, but once we got that first goal, we're like, okay, let's go, let's play.
Well, and I think the cool thing about it for everybody is Gods and Godfathers, 2 top-level teams that end up seeing each other in these, super grudge-matchy, sometimes overtime games that go down to the wire. But culturally, you guys couldn't be any different. I mean, the Pittsburgh Gods are, famous for Corey with the drill instructor, and then on the flip side of the coin is you with the afro and the jerseys with the bow ties and the disco ball, and it's like it couldn't be more yin and yang. So I mean, tell the people what your guys' kind of culture is like behind the scenes, because we've seen you guys put up some serious level hockey, but you guys are there having fun just as much as anybody could imagine.
Oh, absolutely. We come to win, but we realize that it's still, we're doing this for fun. We're paying to play, and we love the game. But the one thing about our team is there's 20 guys here. Out of the 20 guys, I'll say 14 of us hang out way too much together. Like if you ask any of our girlfriends or wives, we're always together at having pints at bars. We have Godfather events where we have our own hockey tournaments. We do beer miles. We do golf tournaments. We do everything. We find reasons to just hang out, party, and it creates for fun stories, right?
Oh, for sure. And it creates that, that great locker room where in a game like last night, you're down by 3, but everybody trusts each other that they can come back and, win at every level regardless. So it's awesome.
Yeah. I was going to say, speaking to that effect, you were kind of mentioning that a lot of these games have been coming down to the wire this weekend, as far as the Clash of the Titans. So it's not just you guys and the Gods that are taking it to the very dying seconds. There have been a lot of ties. So tell people kind of some of the things that you've seen outside of just your own team.
Yeah, well, the War Pigs, who are considered one of the better teams too, they tied their first game with a minute to go against the Americans, and then just the game before us, they tied it with a minute to go against the Falcons. Midnight Express, another 3-time defending champs, obviously one of the best teams here. They have 2 ties. And there's a team here called Hamilton Hayes, but they're made up of a lot of Bouchervilles, the deck hockey guys from Montreal. Mm-hmm. So that team has 2 wins. They're probably going to get a pretty good seed. I haven't seen them yet though.
It's kind of nice to see coming out of the gate here with the first major tournament. Everybody, it's wide open right now. Anybody can beat anybody. The teams you thought that might have an advantage, Midnight Express, the 3-time champions, they're not running away with anything. They're at 2 ties.
Exactly.
So it's going to be an interesting weekend. What's in store for the Godfathers today?
We're about to play the Niagara Saints. We're just waiting for this game before us to end. They tied the Orangemen, who are a Tier 1 team in Toronto, so they must be pretty good. I haven't seen them before, but so we're about to play them, and then later on today we get the Orangemen back at the big rink. So if we do well these next 2 games, we should be able to compete to win our pool, get a bye. That's our hope. All the games tonight, all the playing games, because of all the ties, it's going to be top-level team versus top-level team. There's not going to be many walkover easy wins.
Well, good. Well, you got a big one coming up here, so we'll let you get to that and get the boys pumped up. But before we let you go, I got to know, what's going to be the walkout song with the disco ball today going into the next game?
So the next game, I have, what did I have? Hang on one second, let me just bring it up. Oh, man. Put on the spot. Because it's not I didn't pick this one. Oh, no. Head Go Crazy by Tech Nine. That's what we're coming out to.
Nice. All right, so we're going to get the boys amped up. James Brown, Ottawa Godfathers, buddy. We appreciate you stopping in with us. We'll bring you back on for a little more of a deep dive. I'll tell you, folks, he's a character, and it'll be a great time. We wish you guys the best of luck.
All right, good luck, man.
Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you very much. Take care, boys.